Three more retailers are dropping the Ivanka Trump fashion line just days after department store Nordstrom's and Neiman Marcus decided to do that, citing a decline in demand and sales. But President Trump, well, he's not buying it. Check out this tweet. My daughter Ivanka has been treated so unfairly at Nordstrom's. She is a great person, always pushing me to do the right thing. Terrible. Joining me now to discuss Shah, Gilani, Joe Concha, and Gina Loudon. Gina, something tells me you've got quite a few Ivanka outfits in your closet.
I do, Charles. I do. And I'll tell you why. Ivanka is, and for you gentlemen, you may not know this, is a very affordable brand for a businesswoman who wants to look clean and wants to look stylish, but doesn't want to pay top prices. Most of her dresses run around $200. So, you know, Ivanka's going to be fine. Donald Trump's going to be fine. The people this is really hurting is that middle class, maybe that single mom who's on a budget, can't spend a lot, and wants to look nice professionally. So it's another one of these cut off your own nose to spite your face.
I thought
like
you would be more offended,
Gina.
I thought you'd be more offended by these companies that are supposedly in business for profits that bring politics into their decision-making process and continue to sort of elitist war against the president.
Oh, trust me, my scissors have had a good workout, Charles. My Nordstrom card, my TJ Maxx card, they're gone.
Okay. You know, Shah, it's not good for business, and yet Nordstrom stock was up 4% today, mostly after all of this dust up happened. So how do you explain something like that?
I don't think that the Nordstrom move today had anything to do with this. It's unfortunate that they're taking this position. I think it's too political. Nordstrom stock, I think, in my opinion, moved up today because there's been a lot of shorts on there, and I think they had to cover. But this was just one of those circumstances in terms of the politics here, in terms of the marketing of this. I understand the retailers' position. They think that the public might be against Donald Trump, and they're going to go with where they think the sales are going to go or fall from. And that I understand. I think it's a tragedy that this is what we've come to, that they're going to demonize this woman who's done nothing wrong. And by the way, I think in terms of his entire camp, she's probably the most, shall we say, grounded person.
I don't think it was a business decision, though. Listen to this statement that Nordstrom's came out with just a few days ago after President Trump's travel order. It goes something like this. When John W. Nordstrom's came to the U.S. as an immigrant, he was given opportunities that allowed him to find a more prosperous and happy life. I mean, Joe, and then 2 days later you dropped the line. I don't think that's a coincidence.
It's not a coincidence at all, Charles. And you alluded to it before. The approval rating for Ivanka Trump is higher than the president. It's higher than the first lady. It's 30 points higher than Congress. It's 30 points higher than the media. They're going after somebody who is popular, that even Democrats like, that is socially liberal. Her business manager said that they've been having significant year-over-year growth. And you're telling me after Donald Trump gets elected and the Trump brand is bigger than ever before because he's only the leader of the free world, that suddenly the clothing line is struggling? Don't think so, Charles.
And you know, also, Gina, October 11th, there was a campaign started called Grab Your Wallet. A woman, Susan Coulter, she starts this thing on social media, and she gets the ball rolling, and store after store are falling to this complaint from some woman who said she spent a few $1,000s in Nordstrom's. I don't get it. I don't know. I know the squeaky wheel gets the oil, but why do these left-leaning protesters always get their way?
In the long run, Charles, they won't. Look what happened to Macy's when they stopped carrying a Trump tie. I can tell you for sure, I haven't shopped at Macy's in a while, and I think, and it's not even so much of a Trump, fan thing as it is really just about businesses trying to play politics with their merchandise. It's just so unappealing. And think about this too. Donald Trump's popular, his popularity with Rasmussen, I think it was like 59% or something. There are a lot of people that are going to be very much more fired up about this and will start shopping. So there's a huge opportunity for someone out here, the carriers that have not dropped her line. I guarantee you, people like myself will be flocking to them who still carry Ivanka's line.
This only helps Donald Trump. When you go after the children of presidents, even adult presidents, it has a boomerang effect, and it's going to do exactly what Gina did. This only will help.
It's also dangerous for those retailers because they're going against the country that voted for Donald Trump.
Yeah. Some are saying that you have two-thirds of Nordstrom stores are in so-called blue states, so it's a risk that they were willing to take.
He won some blue states last night.
I think it was a dumb idea, and I think it was unfair, particularly to Ivanka. Thank you all very much.